to 22 of Books, Tea and Therapy, the podcast where we spill the tea on books, life and everything in between. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Eloise, and I'm sure Reggie will appear at some point.
Yes.
He is currently chewing Beetlejuice.
He is. Oh, he stopped then. He was like, heard my name.
It's because he heard his name
Yeah.
and he thought, ooh. He wasn't overly fussed about coming to sit in the middle today, though.
He's not, he sort of had his moment for about a minute
Because
and
he
then
was
you got the
excited to
treats
see
out.
you, and then he was fine.
Yeah, you got the treats out and he was like, yeah, no.
I think he's tired. He's always tired. The book this week is, I say this week like we post this every week. Sorry guys, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's episode, chapter.
Dirty Laundry. It is a new one. It is it debut? Is that how you say it?
Debut, yeah.
Debut novel. And we went to the book launch for this one, which was quite nice.
It was really nice.
It was really cool to go to an event like that, actually. And actually, like, meet people and discuss life and just basically just mingle and chat and have nibbles.
Yeah.
And it was great.
I'm proud of us for doing that because
Yeah,
we're
so
both the
terrifying.
same. Yeah, we're both the same with like meeting new people.
I couldn't have done it on my own.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
So-
And I mean, obviously we had each other,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we spoke to people. We mingled.
I know. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Don't really like small talk, so
No.
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And the food, I have.
Oh my
you
god,
know
it's
that
so nice.
stuff that I ate of yours because you were like, I'm so full, and I was like, give it to me.
Yeah, because I'd just been to my mum's to have like
Yeah.
full on dinner, hadn't I?
I've not stopped thinking about it since. What was it, like fried aubergine or
Oh
something?
yeah.
It was
We'll have
so
to go
good.
back.
Yeah,
We'll have to go back.
yeah. I need that in my life again. So good. Yeah.
But,
Shout out to the, is it Salty Olive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Salty Olive.
Oh.
Absolutely great.
It's but yeah, so it's really different to anything else we've read, which we love. We love to make sure that we're reading like different genres and different things.
Yeah.
So it's essentially the story of a married couple with 3 young kids and like getting to the point of like they're not sure if they even like each other as humans anymore.
Which I think most people get.
Yeah, you
that
have
at
it at
some
some
point,
point,
don't they?
and
Yeah.
then it's their journey of like if they're gonna make it work and what they're gonna try and do and how they're gonna like reconnect and this stuff. It was cool to read something because, like I said, I haven't read
No, I haven't
anything
read,
in that type of genre where it's.
You don't really read about relationship issues, do you, in books?
Or if you do, it's like a little bit of a drama bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you do see the bit after where it's getting fixed.
Yeah.
But that was just this book was that
The
whole
fixing,
thing.
yeah.
So that was cool. I liked that. I liked that it was something different. I think I preferred the husband's point of view to the wife, purely because we're both, I could probably say for both of us, we're both so far out of that, like having children toddler age and under, and doing things like nursery and stuff.
Yeah.
So I felt like because I've been out of that for such a long time, I had like a bit of a disconnect.
Yeah,
I
can't relate to it anymore.
But if I'd read it back then, I probably would have been like, oh my god, yes, to everything, because I would have been feeling it and living it. Yeah. Whereas now, I'm so far out of it that you
forget about any of those bits, don't you? Yeah, yeah.
Most of it and how you were feeling in that time.
Definitely.
So I found that a bit tricky because I felt like I couldn't fully connect with the female character.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like we always say, I always try and put myself. Or I imagine myself
like you are
as the female character, and I, like you say, I'm not in that part of my life.
No.
I don't have to ask John to do anything. In fact, he does more than I do.
Yeah.
And he'll be asking me. He'll be like, oh, "Can you put the washing away that I folded?" And
John's the wife in this.
John's
book.
the wife. Yeah. So I'm obviously just really lucky that I have someone that's like that.
Yeah.
Although on the other side of it, it does get annoying, and I'm like,
yeah.
So feel for the husbands.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't relate to it, which is why
I think that's
like,
what it was.
Yeah.
It's because it's not in your. I mean, and it's funny to say that, but I think because it was so much more realistic. Because like you read books about shadow men and dragons and stuff, and it's like, well, how do you connect to that?
Yeah,
but I think it's just like this magical fantasy. So
yeah,
your brain just finds it easier to switch into it. Whereas because this is so closely related to real life, like we are in marriages or whatever it is, and we have children and we're working, and like there's so many things that resonate that it becomes so close to real life that because it's almost not the exact same, it then causes that disconnect.
Yeah, definitely.
But I really, really liked how the husband's point of view was done, because I was them thinking, oh.
Yeah, it did make you think,
I
didn't
wonder
it?
if, and it made me really think about how maybe James has felt or not felt. I mean, I can't talk for him, he's not here, he's at work. But about how he may have seen things like on the other side of stuff.
Definitely. Because you when you're in something like this, so the basis is it's just a relationship, no dramas or anything. It's just the wife has to nag, and
she's working from home because they couldn't afford childcare, and they've got all these kids.
Postnatal depression, I think, was mentioned. So I think it's just nice to see. Obviously, there was research done. I don't know whether Lottie had spoken with her husband or other husbands.
Maybe.
But about how a man feels when
he's like trying to keep everyone going financially and tries to help but never quite gets it right and all this kind of stuff, which I liked that. I thought that was really, I really liked his point of view.
It makes you think, doesn't it? Because you're like, oh, I mean, John never used to do everything.
No.
It was only because I think he sort of understands me a bit more now.
Yeah.
And is like, instead of me moaning if there's washing up or something, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
And he does work really, really hard, and I do feel guilty sometimes. Like at the moment, we're moving house soon, and he is
flat
between work, gets back at stupid o'clock at night, wakes up at like 9, goes and rips out things, which if he sent me some pictures, I'll show you later. But like, he's put in a whole new shower, and ripped out the kitchen, and
it's a lot. I do think like people are so quick to like moan about their husbands, like online and in real life and all this stuff. I know he's not technically your husband yet, but we're just going to call him your husband.
He may as well be. It's been nearly 17 years.
Hurry up and book the wedding, John. Some of us want a nice holiday.
Yeah, right.
But and I get it, but then also it's like swings and roundabouts, because nobody's a perfect person. Hello, Reginald. Nobody's perfect. No relationship is perfect, and there's stuff that people have to work on. Reggie, out of Hannah's face. And I have people say it to me a lot, because like you, we've been together a really long time, since we were young, and they're like, I don't like, your life's chaos, how are you just still like together? And you know, it sounds like you have a very good relationship, and we do, and I'm really grateful, but there's times that he winds me up.
Oh yeah.
There's times that I'm like, oh my god, I've said this 300 times, can you just do it? And then there's times that I will say stuff in a certain way that he's asked me not to before. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll snap and he'll be like, don't talk to me, you know, in that way, blah, blah, blah. And it's all these things, isn't it? Like, because you're people and you're running around like headless chickens half your life. But I do think it's easy for women to moan about what their husbands aren't doing. Yeah. And sometimes you've got to take a step back and think, what are they doing? Actually, what do they contribute? What do they do? How much stress are they under? Yeah. Knowing that if they can't pay for everything, I know that's not, you know, not everyone's, but for my situation, if James didn't earn what he earned, we would be screwed. Absolutely. Because my wage is not covering even half of what we have to pay for every month.
No, exactly. And I think sometimes people can sort of, when you're feeling like how the main character Emma is feeling in this book, you can't see it from someone else's point of view. Because you're so entrenched in that chaos and the next job and the next job and the next job and all that stuff. You see what you do, but you don't see what the other person does. So having the male point of view, explaining that he's worried about money, you know, the default parent is what it was mentioned quite a lot. And having, I can't imagine what it's like for dads who don't have the bond of growing that child and birthing that child. And I mean, not in my case, I didn't breastfeed, but like, you know, feeding that child, you get a different bond as a mum than you do as a dad. They get 2 weeks off and then they go straight back to work.
And then it's just evenings and mornings
Yeah.
and weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It is hard. I think, yeah, so it was good to make you think about all those kind of bits and bobs. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did like that.
Yeah.
I liked that it was like made me think a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
which was good.
Yeah.
Hello,
definitely.
Reginald.
This is a real therapy session today, Reggie.
Yes. He's just living his best life.
He's very calm today.
Do you think?
Yeah. He had a bit of a crazy 5 minutes, but he seems very calm.
Is
Are
you
you-
calm
Are
today?
you sad,
Or
Reggie?
is you going to headbutt someone? Hmm? He's like, oh, might headbutt Hannah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I might headbutt Hannah.
Oh, love him. But yeah, I think I know that and then obviously because they, for the first half of the book, because they weren't really like getting on.
Sorry if you can hear the sniffs.
Reggie, sit your bum. Because they weren't really getting on, obviously there was no like physical contact in any way, shape or form. So you didn't really get that until the end of the book, and I don't know whether that threw me off slightly because there hadn't been any, but I don't know if that's because I'm used to kind of reading books that aren't like this.
No, you get normally like the first third isn't smutty because obviously that's when they get to know each other.
Yeah.
Or you know, if you've got a accidental pregnancy book, which you know,
It's like
I actually like,
straight
guys.
in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I actually like an accidental pregnancy. You get the one little bit, and then you don't get much until the end.
Yeah.
But it was like sort of first over halfway.
3/4 maybe.
Yeah. That there's nothing, and then all of a sudden
That's all there is.
they're at it like rabbits.
Yeah.
And you're like, where do you find the time?
I mean, yeah, I love my husband, but I don't
Not
want
that
him
much.
to touch me that much. Oh, so that kind of threw me. But again, it was a different genre. It was the way of writing wasn't something I'd read before. So I don't know whether, because I was being like, I had that almost subconscious expectation of how a story like goes based on how many I've read and all this stuff.
Do you think that maybe if this was like a shorter book, like a novella, you'd be able to connect
Oh,
a
maybe.
bit more? Because it's like
if everything was kind of half to condensed down.
Yeah, because a lot
Like
of
you
it,
had her issues, then you went straight into his point of view.
because there wasn't very much of his point of view.
No,
A lot of the books we read,
it's
his
one.
her,
Yeah,
and I mean, obviously, in real life, a lot of the issues you have are the same, but also in the book, a lot of the issues were the same.
yeah.
Which, you know, does show that sometimes people don't listen, and it's like, oh my god, please. But
if it had been
to read
these are the
it,
issues, then how he was feeling, then them trying to make it work, then
yeah,
maybe
like a shorter book.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's not a really long book, but like I feel like as a novella, maybe even a bit longer than a novella. I don't really know how long novellas are supposed to be, but like, are you alright, mate?
Reggie's just curled himself into the most awkward position possible.
He's licking his foot. What's the matter? Oh, your breath stinks. Yeah, I just feel like because then you sort of it's quick pace. I know sometimes I don't like short books sometimes because they're very
but
fast
some
paced.
of them it works. Yeah, no, I think so. I think that's a good shout actually. Maybe I would have felt a bit more connected because it would have mentioned issues from both sides.
Yeah,
a bit quicker.
Yeah, I wanted more of his point of view as well. Just because I just thought it was very, very interesting
an insight
to see. Yeah, most people that read are women, aren't they?
Yeah. So actually, it was really nice to look at it from the other side.
Yeah. Oh, just quickly unrelated. I saw a post. I think it was a post or something the other day, and it was by an author, and she was like, "Most people that read are like over 65," and I was like, "What? Are they? Yeah." I was like,
I don't know many 65-year-olds reading
Smart.
Dragon Smart.
Yeah. I was like, maybe your book is like a self-help book, and that's why the people that come to your signings.
My whole shelf is not full of them. Clearly, I need some more, guys.
That's fine. But I was just
maybe.
like,
oh, weird. Wonder where they pulled that stat from.
I think maybe it was just. Was it on like this morning or something? It was on some show. I'm sure. Yeah, and I was like, well, maybe your type of book, people, but like. Everyone I see on Book Talk is younger. There are some older people. I do see a lot of men now as well. But I'm like, no, they're mostly like 30s, I'd
Yeah.
say. Mums, 30s.
Yeah.
That just want a break from reality and they want to ride a dragon man.
Yeah. Quite
Literally. Yeah. So I just thought that was really bizarre. I don't know why that popped into my head, but
Oh, we're gonna have to research the stats now.
Definitely.
We are. Oh, and Hannah like lost her absolute mind yesterday.
I had the best day of my life
literally
yesterday.
sent me a text out of nowhere, and I was like, okay, I think I just sent you an emoji reaction.
Yeah. Can we just start from the beginning of my day yesterday?
Go for it.
So I had my ADHD assessment yesterday.
You did?
So now we can't say undiagnosed.
Well, for you, for
half of us are undiagnosed because I now officially have a diagnosis of combined ADHD. So yeah, I'm now, when people question me, because if you are an ADHD girly, you will know that when you tell people, they go, but are you...
Like, do you have a diagnosis?
Diagnosed, that's it.
Yeah.
The word went from, are you diagnosed? I'm
Yeah.
diagnosed. So now I can be like,
Yeah, I am.
yes,
Here's
I
my
am.
paper to
Here's my
prove it.
paperwork. Yeah.
To say my brain's weird.
Here's my medical records. Yeah. So that, I was like, it was
What
just,
a
I
relief.
felt, this sense of relief where I even said to the woman, I was like, I'm just glad someone believed me, because sometimes I feel like I copy people's behaviours.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's an ADHD thing. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. So I was already on cloud 9 from that. And then I'm sat on my sofa last night, I open Instagram, the first thing that pops out, Harry Styles has made a post announcing a new album. And I was like, oh my God! And Ivy was like, what? And I was like, don't panic. Harry's got a new album. And she was like, can we go? And I was
She's like straight there.
straight there
at the front.
Yeah. She's at the front of
Oh,
the door.
that.
She was like, can we go? I was like, absolutely. I was like, I'm going to take you. I don't know if Mia wants to come. She wants to see Zach Bryan. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to that. So whether I just take Ivy, maybe get Mia some Zach Bryan tickets and have to take her to that.
Maybe you just have like loads of concerts.
Yeah.
To go to. That sounds great.
Yeah. But I said to my friend Naomi at uni, I was like, I want to go at least twice. And she was like, so do I. And I don't feel guilty. There's going to be loads of people trying to get tickets, and I might not get that amount of tickets. But I see people that go to every single show.
Yeah.
There's like one girl, and I can't remember her name. She does all the dances, and like she's also a Swiftie. You might have seen
a lot of people did a lot of the Eras tours as well. So they would fly to different countries to go again. Yeah. And I totally get it. But at the same time, I was like, how do I justify that to James? Because there's no way in hell he's going to be like, here's some money for plane tickets and more Eras tour
exactly.
tickets.
And the only time
and you're going twice.
The only time it annoys me is when there's no tickets for anyone else, and I'm like, But both times that I've tried to get tickets for Harry, You've got them. In fact, for the last time, I got tickets and they were like right in the gods, and then they released a new date, so I got more tickets and sold the other ones to my friend from work. Yeah. I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd just gone to both days. But
either way.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to go at least twice, if I can get tickets. So I might have to like rope you in. I'll just give you my card details and like be like, right, you need to book for this day.
Yeah. I'll just use James's.
Yeah. Oh yeah, James is good at this.
James is really good. So if you find it all out, he will.
James can get.
James got obviously the Eras tour, which was like something else.
Yeah, exactly.
And he got Oasis. Not for me, for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite good at stuff like
Do
that.
you know, the last tickets I tried to book were Coldplay, right? And when I joined Ticketmaster, I was 4,000 in the queue, and I was like, I'm going to get them. 4,000 out of like 90. Sold out as soon as I got to the front. I was like, what are you talking about? I was 4,000.
It's bizarre.
For Harry, I was 83,000 in the queue, and I still got front pitch standing tickets.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really understand how it works.
No, I don't.
I just let James kind of do his thing.
Yeah. I might have to get James to sign up to pre-sale and stuff then.
Yeah, that's fine. Just ask him.
Sorry, James.
I'll be like, Hannah needs you to do this. Yeah. She'll be like, what? I'll just be like, look.
She needs it.
Everyone knows how good you are at getting tickets.
Yeah. So I want to be in one of the VIP areas if possible, but I'm happy with front pitch standing. That's fine. I'm going to push my way to the front. I'm going to make a sign, and Harry Styles is going to spot me. He's going to be like, that's the woman for me. We're going to get married.
Right off into the sunset.
Right up, yeah, absolutely. That's just, I've planned my life.
Oh, I love
Sorry, John.
that.
You can come be our cleaner because you're so good at it.
Can you imagine?
Him in a little maid's outfit.
God. See, there's a book idea.
My boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever you want to call him, is my maid for me and Harry's tales.
Yeah, honestly, you should do a fanfic. You should. How
you still haven't read.
I know. Hannah, I've got no time. Okay, I've got no time.
You do need to read it though. Now that Harry's come back.
Okay, I will read it because it will be more relevant.
Yes.
To life. Hi, Reginald.
Yes. I mean, it's embarrassing that I love it so much because of Harry Styles fanfic.
I know.
But
I've still got the app. It's sat there. It's waiting. It's not.
When you read it, I think you'll understand what I mean by the storyline. If you can ignore, I say it to everyone. If you can ignore the names in it.
But I don't think I'd connect with it like that anyway. Because even though I know that's what their names are, I'm not that
into it.
No, not that I'd be like. Oh my god, is it? You know, I think I've got that disconnect, which will probably make it a bit easier. But yeah, I feel like we've just waffled loads.
Yeah,
and I feel like we should probably like stop about waffling about.
Definitely.
The next chapter is The Deal by Elle Kennedy.
She's one of my favourite authors, so I'm excited for this one.
Yes. It will be good. It will be good. So we hope you all enjoyed listening to our waffle, which is just basically us chatting rubbish.
Absolutely. And Happy New Year, because this is the first episode of 2026.
It is indeed. It is.
Yes.
Oh my god, sorry it's a bit late. For those of you who actually wait for them.
Watch
them or listen to them.
Life's busy, but we're still here.
I know. I did think to myself, I thought, oh no, is it going to end up staying in 2025?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm so on it. I'm like, no, this is what I want to do.
And we're so close to a year.
Yes, we are. Also, can I just quickly mention how funny it is that Google thinks that we're like doctors and things?
Oh my god, yeah. Hannah Googled us, and wasn't I some sort of I can't even remember.
A physio or something?
I don't know. I was something.
I
was an author.
Yes, I'm a psychotherapist.
Yes. So. I was like, are you sure it doesn't mean you need it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Right, we're going to wrap it up. We love you and leave you, and we will see you in the next chapter.
Yes.
Bye.